Hi girlfriends, so today I'm just going to jump right into the video. I'm going to be using the Kristin S blow drying mist. I'm going to spray this all around my hair in most of the sections. Now this mist I have used before for straightening, and I've noticed that it does really minimize the drying time for my hair, which I love. Because if you have curly hair, you know when you're trying to go from curly to straight, it's a whole process and sometimes it takes forever. So this definitely helped to minimize the process. I'm also re-wetting my hair in some sections just to make sure that when I'm blow drying I get the least amount of frizz possible, just because I try to just do light passes to avoid any heat damage. So after I put the drying mist everywhere, I just section off my hair just because I want to be able to blow dry my hair in sections. That way it's easier to get to the areas to dry them fully. Today I'm actually going to be using the Conair InfinitiPro Gold. It's a 3-in-1 hair dryer. What I like about this specific hair dryer is that there's attachments that you can attach, and there's one that comes with like a brush, a comb, with 2 comb attachments, which is the one that I'm actually using, and then a regular small comb attachment. But I've been in love with this hair dryer for the past 1.5 years since I bought it. It's very effective in drying curly hair, and also kind of using that tension method that we tend to use. So here I'm just showing you guys how my hair looks after it's officially blow dried. As you can see, it's pretty stretched out. Obviously it's crazy frizzy and really big, so we're definitely not going to keep it like this. I mean, if you like this look, that's completely up to you, but that's just not my preference. I just wanted to show you guys the length, how it looks now that it's stretched out. So today I'm actually using 2 different heat protectants. The first one is the Mielle Organics Heat Protectant Spray, and then I'm also going to be using the Tresemme Keratin Smooth and Shine Spray. So the only reason why I'm using 2 is just because I like the benefits of both. Both do have silicone, so you do have to keep that in mind. They're not silicone free. Most heat protectant sprays actually are not, but they do a pretty good job of protecting your hair from the heat. Just know that with any silicone based product, you do have the chance of really drying out your hair after the fact once you want your curls back. But in the sake of me wanting to straighten my hair, you gotta weigh the pros and cons, and obviously heat damage is a con. So that's why I'm using these products today. And I'm going to be using my Instyler. This is a wet to dry Instyler. I never use it with my hair wet. I definitely do not recommend that for any curly girls, especially because you got to remember heat will damage your hair, so you just have to take your precautions. So today I'm just using that. It's actually one of my favorite heating tools that I've bought this past year. I actually had another one that I gave away to my mom, but it works really great. Usually just with one pass I achieve the look that I want. These are my final results. I did do a quick little pass over towards the ends again just to make sure that those ends are a little bit more curled in the end. As you can see, my ends are not too great just because I do need a professional trim. However, I have been trimming my own hair curly every couple of months, just to, revive the curl patterns on the ends, especially get rid of those split fairy knot ends that I keep getting. But with minimal trims that I do, that has helped a lot. Obviously, when your hair is straight, it's going to be much more noticeable, but because I wear my hair 95% of the time curly, it just makes more sense to just cut it when it's curly. Also, when it comes to straightening your hair, I just want to reiterate, I am the type of person that only straightens their hair maybe twice a year, if that. And again, I do take precautions. I do deep condition. I actually deep conditioned right before this. And I do try to take care of my hair throughout the year. So straightening your hair is something good for curly girls to do, just if they want to switch up their looks. However, I do not recommend for you to straighten your hair if your hair is still in recovery from heat damage, and if you're newly transitioning. So just keep those things in mind. But otherwise, if you do decide to straighten your curls and they're in a healthy state, these are some good tips to follow, and maybe some good tools that you might be interested in. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in. If you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to comment below.